Guys, today is Sunday, quite literally my favorite day of the week. I think Sunday is the only day of the week that represents both the end and the beginning, and for me that means it's time for a reset. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I plan and organize my week using my Glow Up Lifestyle Notion template that I created, because being organized and being structured is literally the gateway to success. Like, it is how I've gotten to the point that I am in my life right now, and I just want to share that with you guys in case you were looking for some guidance or direction or just a way to add more structure to your life. We have 6 months left in the year, and I know that we both have some goals to accomplish. Like, if you're anything like me, you are building your dream life and you want your days to feel intentional, not chaotic. Now, inside of this template, I did create a space for each area in my life that contributes to my day-to-day success. So I have an area that speaks to, or that I can check off for my morning habits, an area to stay on top of and track my daily to-dos, an area for my meals, my menu, my recipes, my grocery list, an area to manage my finances without feeling stressed, and an area to track my workouts and be, so that I can remain consistent and actually see growth and see me inch closer and closer to my fitness goals that I have set out for myself. Now, if you find that you like the template in this video, it will be available for download in the description for you. Also, if you like this video, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm not going to dilly-dally too long. I want to go ahead and get into today's video, show you how I utilize this template, and maybe it'll be something that is helpful for you. So this is what I called the Glow Up Lifestyle Dashboard in my Glow Up era, and I like for things to be structured and aligned, and I just think this fits the space that I'm in. So first things first, and if you download this template, it'll look exactly like this. You can change the name up here, like I put Yvette Renee, and I'll show you guys the one that you will download, but I'm gonna use mine to just show you how I plan out my week and everything. This is the one that when you download it, this is what you'll see. It'll be a blank, clean slate, but let me take you to mine so that you can see how I've utilized it and how I actually plan. So here's the dashboard. This is considered the dashboard, and at a glance view of everything. I love the pictures. It just matches my vibe. You can change the pictures if you'd like once you download the template. To do that, you'll just go to, not download, replace. So you just go to replace right here, and you can just replace the image with whatever you want to replace it with. And let me see if I can, all right, let's say I want to use this photo, right? Click it. You can copy image address. And when you go here, you just paste. And it puts the image there for you. That was super easy. I'm gonna undo because I want to keep it, but you can change these images if you like. You can also change the color of this here as well. Just go to these 6 dots here on the side, color, and then just choose whatever background. You can change the text. Like, when you have, if you're a Notion girl, then you already know, but if you're new to Notion, you can change a lot of these things. You can add emojis here. You can take that away. Make it customizable to you. This is just a template to get you started, and I think this is very effective. So scrolling down, so here you can see today is Thursday, but I have morning glow up habits here. It's kind of like my checklist, and I also access it on my phone. That's the thing I really like about having a Notion template. Yes, I like this big screen because I'll sit here and plan my week on it, but like, I have my phone by my disposal, at my disposal all the time. So I do my check off. Monday, I didn't wake up early, but I did go exercise, ate breakfast. I have been so bad with these vitamins, y'all. You see, I ain't taking them all week. Shower, skincare, never skip that. I've been slacking off on reading a little bit, but I did read last night, and today's Thursday. I'm gonna read this evening. That's why I haven't checked that off yet. Monday, I was dressed in some leggings and a t-shirt, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. So this is like a checklist, and I have Friday through Saturday. You can change the emojis if you'd like by just clicking on the emoji and picking whatever you want to pick. You can change the name to whatever you want it to be. Another picture here just to throw off the wording and the line. Again, you would go to replace if you wanted to change that image. But I love just the, affirmation, step by step, day by day. So next I have my daily tasks, and this is pretty full. You will see this on yours. It'll be blank on yours, but I name off what I have to do when I need it to be done by, whether it is high priority or low priority, and then I check it off as I complete it. So here in the daily task area, you just list what you need done, when you need it by, your priority level, and then check it off as you continue going on. Scrolling down, here is a priority section. These are kind of things that don't necessarily have a date, but they do need to be addressed. They do need to be done. And it's just something I see. It's a reminder, the priorities list. Priorities, but they don't necessarily have a specific deadline. I'm gonna get to this part in a moment. These are some more pages within the template that I do use as I plan my week, but I'll get back to that. And then, so after I make my daily task, like just kind of do my brain dump of everything, I'll go down and I'll assign these tasks to the days. And as you see, there are check boxes to mark off when these are complete. Monday, I had a really good, productive day. Got everything done on my list. Tuesday, I did none of these things. Just kind of some things that happened Monday threw me off. So as you can see, they're not checked. But I am gonna leave them there so that when I go back Sunday, if it's something that needs to be addressed or I need to have done, I'll just move it to a different day. So I don't delete these until the end of the week when I review and see what else needs to be done. Kind of self-explanatory. I take what is up here and also some other things that aren't necessarily up there. That's why I have this. So for example, meeting with Sheila tomorrow at 1 p.m. at the property. We just decided that today. So I came in, filled that in today. By, enter, by. You can enter as many as you need. Check them off as you go. You can also delete multiples at one time. And then keep going on the dashboard list. So this is my shopping list. This isn't my grocery list. I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute because I also plan my meals in here as well. But this is my shopping list. So yesterday I stopped by the store and I got an eyebrow pencil. These aren't like I need to go buy them today, but I want to get them. These are things that have run out. These are things that, you know, are about to run out and I need to get. And as I get them, you just check it off. And then here is a calendar at a glance. I wanted to include this just in case I wanted to use it. I have my calendar that I'm just so accustomed to using, so I personally don't use the calendar, but this is available for you if you do download the template. And you can simply add an item. Today's Juneteenth, grill with friends. You have the date. You could put a time, and boom. You have grill with friends on your calendar. Now you can also change the font. I didn't show you guys that. So I typically sometimes, most of my stuff is, I changed it automatically, but I didn't change it for this one, did I? You just click these three dots. All right, so that is the dashboard at a glance. And this is like my basic part of my planning. Now moving on to personal. Now I'm gonna do the finance tracker part last, because I'm gonna go to the one that you guys could see, because I have all my personal information in here. But let's go into meal planner. So similar to your main page, you have this image up here. I love the images at the top. All the pages have them. You can change it. Just go to change cover. You can upload a picture that you have. You can insert a link. You can also reposition it, drag it up, drag it down. You could change this emoji here to whatever you'd like, or you can actually delete it altogether by clicking remove. You can change the name, add things if you like. All right, so this is considered the dashboard, and all of these will lead you to a dashboard. Finance tracker dashboard, meal planner dashboard, workout tracker dashboard, and I'm going to explain to you the different pieces within each dashboard. Anywho, so at a glance, that's what the dashboard is for. I have my meal planner, so what I'm eating for the week, and I'll go over that with you guys in a second. Here to the left, I have my grocery shopping list. Check it as I go. I can also insert the quantities of however, vegetables I need or whatever. And then down here, you have recipes, and these are actually like recipes. You do have to fill them in yourself. I did include a recipe in each meal. So I have a recipe for you in breakfast, lunch, dinner. I don't know if I have snacks and desserts. I think I made that specific for me. I'll get to that one in a second. So that is the dashboard. You can see everything at a glance. Here is under navigation. You can look at the recipes specifically. So you have a page full of recipes. All the recipes that you insert, it will show up here. You can look at your meal planner by itself. It is Sunday through Saturday. I typically plan for Monday through Thursday when I do my meal prep anyway. And then you have your groceries, which you can just look at if you like. Now I just stay on the dashboard page for the most part, but I did want to have just separate individual pages just in case. Now, as you can see, I do have my meals here. I'll show you what I already have, and then I'm gonna show you how to add it. Here you have breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, dessert. Now you will, let's say dessert, I'm just gonna show you guys an example. To insert it, you can either, chocolate cake, you can either make a new one. So you type in whatever, and then you would just add that, and it will populate in your recipe. You will have to go in and customize it, add the chocolate cake, add the images, add the ingredients, add the directions, but you can easily just add stuff to your menu, and I'll show you that in recipes, or we can scroll down below. Look under desserts. Oh, it's not here yet. Maybe I was wrong. Chocolate cake. I don't think I assigned it to dessert just yet. I just put it under the dessert on my menu. So say I did that. I will still need to come in here, and this, I guess I'll show you how to actually add in a recipe. You add in calories, carbs, which cuisine is it? Is it American, Chinese, French? And you can add different cuisines. So let's say I don't have German in here. It'll create German for me. If I just click create, it'll give me that sticker for it. I don't want to create that though, because I don't have any German meals. You can add a link to a recipe if you like. Protein, how many grams, 15 grams. This is very detailed, very specific. And I personally like to do this because I do find recipes online, and I hate, finding a recipe and then having to go back and search it and put the link in here. And then when you have time, I just like the presentation of it. It looks good to me, and it feels really good to look at and to plan. You can add the ingredients. So let's say cocoa powder, milk, 1/2 cup of olive oil. You get the point. And then directions. 1 mix milk and cocoa powder. So you just add in everything. Also, you can add an emoji, which is add an icon. So I'll do chocolate, which has already been used. And you can add a cover, which is a picture of the chocolate cake. And when you do that, as you can see, the emoji and the chocolate cake, let's just say it's the chocolate cake, it populates here in your recipes area. I'm gonna delete that because I'm not actually gonna use it. But, well, actually we'll just leave it for now for tutorial purposes. So now you see here on my menu for Monday, I have my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, my Greek yogurt bowl. And I think you guys kind of understand how to add. So let's say you have stuff already, recipes already planned in or already inserted into your template. You'll just go to the breakfast and, all right, I'm gonna have some eggs. You can add more than one thing. So like a typical meal that I do is like breakfast bagel and sausage. I didn't want to just have breakfast bagel and sausage in one recipe because sometimes I might just want to add eggs to my breakfast and have a Greek yogurt bowl inside. So I want to have eggs and a Greek yogurt bowl for breakfast on Friday. That's what I added. Lunch, I want to have some lemon herb chicken thighs, and I should maybe put in a stuffed sweet potato. Just showing you guys an example. And then for the snack, I'm gonna go with a PB&J smoothie. For dinner, I want to add something that I don't have yet: mashed potatoes. New added in recipes, and as you can see, Friday is now filled in with what I want to eat. So that's how you use that. And then if you don't want it, you just delete it. Say you go ahead and add your Monday and you want to eat the same thing on Wednesday that you had on Monday. I thought I could copy. Oh, I can't duplicate. So I can duplicate it under Monday and then just move it over here because I want to have the same exact thing. Because that's how I eat. I'll have the same thing on Monday and Wednesday and the same thing on Tuesday and Thursday typically. Now this week, lately, I've been keeping it real simple with my meal plan. So as you can see, I'm having the same thing for lunch all week and the same thing for dinner all week. My breakfast does change because I cook breakfast the day of, but just kind of make things easier for me lately with my nutrition. I've been sticking with the same thing for lunch, sticking with the same thing for dinner. As you can see here on the side, all of the groceries that I got today, that's filled in, and then I can just go in and delete everything. And you can also open it back if you do Control Z. And then I explained to you guys the recipe part. I'm not sure why did I delete it? Let's go to, I think I have to assign it. So we're gonna investigate, yeah, because I didn't assign it. So when I assign, so see how I added the chocolate cake earlier? When I assign the type it is, then it will show up in my dessert area. So let's go back to meal planner. It's here in dessert. It just has to be assigned once you add a new recipe to your recipes list. Same thing goes for the mashed potatoes. I can just add it to a dinner option. And if I want to possibly have it for lunch and dinner, you can add more than one. I think I have that for Greek yogurt. And just to kind of show you guys what that looks at a glance, one that's filled in. So Greek yogurt, calories, carbs, it's American, fat. This is the recipe that I like to use, so I have the link to it in case I need to go. Protein, serving size, like the whole thing. So I have it listed as a breakfast option, and I also eat it as a snack. I'm having it as a snack this week, but it is something that I have for breakfast sometimes. Scrolling down, I have the ingredients, a cup of plain Greek yogurt, a scoop of protein powder, and then the toppings, granola fruit, peanut butter, honey. You know, I have it makes me feel good. And I'll do it as I'm planning the week. And down here I have the directions, instructions, something more complex. Have I filled this in yet? I did. Ingredients, directions. So you kind of catch my vibe. Change it to a picture, put a cute emoji, and it just looks good on the recipes list. I do want to delete these two because I don't need them there. All right, so that is the meal planning part. And I do sit down Saturdays, plan out my menu. So I covered the meal planner. Now the other thing that I use, I love the workout tracker. This is a game changer for me. This is helping me be better with my workouts, more specific, and actually see growth within my workouts. I was always a person who would go to the gym and then I'll look up the workout while I'm in the gym, and it kind of distracts me. Because as soon as we open up TikTok, we start to scroll naturally, right? This has definitely helped me be much more targeted, much more specific with my fitness goals. Okay, so like the other dashboards, this is the workout tracker dashboard. So here's your workout schedule. This is particularly what I use when I plan. So let me open one up for you. All right, so glute day. I want to do glutes on Monday. I have the exercises here. I'll scroll down and show you guys in a second, but exercises here, the date here. It's checked off because I did the workout. These are how many sets I did. That populates here. Location, gym of the apartment, what time. Now here's where I get specific with it. Because I'm trying to see growth, because I am going to see growth, it is important that I go up in my weights as my workouts progress to see the growth. So you have the date here, you have the exercises, and I'm gonna show you the exercise library. How many sets of the exercise you're gonna do, how many reps, and here's where I calculate my weight. So this week I did 20 pounds when I did the front foot elevated split squat. I'm gonna start at 20 pounds when I go in the gym next week and see if I'm able to increase. And then I'll come in and change, or when I plan it for the next week. I have been I've been just moving because I do the same workouts right now. I want to see growth. I just want to change my weight and be consistent with my workout for this month. So if I look monthly, you'll see that it's only here, but I could have duplicated it, but I didn't. I actually just realized that with you guys. I'll right click it, click duplicate, and I'll just drag it down. That's what I should have did. I'm gonna be doing that, but delete that. I'll get back to that. But you have a weekly glance and you have a monthly glance so that you can see everything. I've literally just been moving them down. I'm not gonna do that anymore. And then it shows you all the workouts you've done. You can see that at a glance, but that's not as cute as weekly or monthly. So I do keep the weekly up. I did skip the gym on Tuesday, so I'm actually gonna move this to Saturday because I am gonna go to the gym on Saturday. I did not go to my Pilates class today. Let me actually delete it. But I'll show you guys how to insert. So you just click the plus sign. I want to do cardio and back. That's the date I want to do it. All right, so you can insert your location. Say you want to go to LA Fitness. Insert the time. I want to go to 6 p.m. And then you can add in your table down here below. So you would click new page, go to exercise. And there is an exercise library on here for you. You can add to the exercise library, which you will probably do over time because I didn't list every single exercise possible. But let's say on back day, I want to do lat pull down. That is in here. So you add it. So how many sets do you want to do? 4 sets. I want to do 15 reps and I want to start at 15 pounds. If you need to write any notes, make sure to bring weightlifting gloves. That is what that will be for. And you add a new page if you want to add another exercise. So in addition to, I want to do some pull-ups. I want to do 4 sets of pull-ups. And I want to do 20 of them. Body weight. You get my drift? So that is how you would add in your session and then it will show up here for you. And you can just pull it up on your phone, click and see what you need to do, how many sets, how many reps, and the weights that you are going to use. All right, is this still at a glance? Yes, we are still on the dashboard. So you also have your exercise log here, which logs everything that you've done. And that's why I need to duplicate instead of just sliding because it would have all of the stuff that I've done in June so that I can, look back and see. I see the weights, I see the reps. It just keeps track of everything. It's a tracker. Now I have all the exercises separated by muscle groups. You also have an exercise library that has individuals. So for me, I've seen exercises, but I didn't know what they worked, what they were called, and this is just, it helps me gain knowledge, be more knowledgeable about what I'm doing. Biceps. You have bicep curl. You can always add exercises to the muscle groups or to the exercise library. Now here is where you will see all of the individual different exercises. Military press, what does that work out? Cable crunch, what does that work out? Renegade row, what does that work out? And then you can go in here and if you want to add a link to actually see how it's done, you could just add the URL here, find a video on TikTok or YouTube. So instead of scrolling, you already have it specifically, demonstrated for you. Now here under navigation, I do have workout planner, workout log, exercise library, muscle group, and then the database is where you would change things around. That's when I was building it, but you do have the workout planner by itself, which includes workout history and what you're doing. You have the workout log by itself. Your entire exercise log is everything. You have your exercise library, all the goodies, and you'll come here if you want to add a new exercise. Come new page. Push-ups, because it's not. Is push-ups biceps? It might be. But I think it's also abs. So you can do more. You can have an exercise in more than one muscle group. I don't know if it's a compound or not. I'd have to research it and put it in. But that's an example of how to add in an exercise if you see something or you don't see something you want to see. And then you come down and they're separated into abs, back, biceps, calves. You can also add here. Everything is just so detailed and specific. And then muscle groups. You can add a new muscle group if you need to. So this is fully customizable, and I'll just, last thing I'll give you, so I do plan all of the, like this gets done within like an hour, hour and a half, because it's so already boom, boom, bop. I know what I'm coming to do, and it's quicker because it's digital, it's being typed. Now I'm gonna show you the finance tracker really quickly. And then, so on Sundays, I'll review, okay, what's due this week? Because everything is not on auto pay. One day, God willing, one day, but because things are not on auto pay, I don't want to forget to pay things. So let's go to the one you guys will see. All right, down here under personal, come to finance tracker. And this was just a template, okay? These aren't my real numbers, but you have the type, you have your category, you have your amount, you have your date, and you have your balance. So I actually don't have the income one on mine. I put that on here because I figured that that would be more beneficial for you guys in the finance tracker. So you have your bills area. So you can add water bill. How much is the water bill this month? $3. Automatically turns it into dollars. I have that set for you. It's under bills category, and that's gonna be due on the 28th. Boom. Debt. All right, Discover card. I have to pay $58 this month. It's definitely debt. It's due on the 21st, and I have $5,000 left to pay off your balance. Any subscriptions you may have. One we all probably have. I actually don't have Netflix, y'all. Isn't that crazy? Netflix, I don't know, is it $27 a month now? Due on the 29th. Boom. And then your income. Why did it do this? Oh, I didn't specify it. Okay, well, we can fix that now. And you can also, same thing with everything else, you can add emojis if you like. Babysitting, let's do a baby. Oh, black baby. You can, I don't like to have emojis on my finance tracker. I like to keep it a little more serious. But everything's at a glance. Then you have bills, debt, subscription, and your income. Gonna figure that out because that is so ugly to me. Okay, so just to show you guys really quickly, I did fix that income tab for you. You just go by filter. So here's this filter thing. To hide that, you just click it, but then you'll come here to category, and you just, so say I want subscriptions to show up in here, which I don't. I just want income to show up in here. You have all finances. Well, let me get rid of that actually, so it's not ugly. But same thing goes here. If I want to filter it by category, then I can just select, okay, I just want to see income on all, or I want to see subscription. Okay, I want to see everything on all. This one, the all finances tab, I did not set a filter, so I'm actually gonna cut it, delete it, excuse me, reset. I don't want to save that. And then, so that's how we have it. And everything is organized for you in that section. Now that is my Glow Up Lifestyle Notion template that I have been using lately to organize my life and stay on top of things when it comes to my daily to-dos, paying bills on time, staying on top of my nutrition, on top of my workouts, and I absolutely love, I feel so powerful being in control and knowing where everything is and how everything is supposed to go. So if you found that useful, if you think that that's something that will help you create structure and organization in your life, I will have it linked down in the description for you below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing week. See you next time.